hello parents. Great to be with you today for an Ask the Principal. We've gotten a number of questions about our technology use and technology instruction here in the school. We want to share a little bit about that with you today. We're here in this beautiful makerspace, which has been a great gift to our students.
It's 5 through 8 come to the makerspace every 6 days, part of our encore rotation.
And here I see Mr. Ojeda is right here. Mr. Ojeda manages this room and does the instruction. Can you share with us a little bit about the projects that we do in here, Mr.
The makerspace is the hub for creativity and innovation. The idea is that we cover the technology standards at the same time where the students are developing critical thinking skills through projects and experiences that will actually be used in all their subjects.
You can just kind of show us what you have in here.
Our laser cutter and engraver, kids in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade are able to use it. At this point, they know that if they can just draw something by hand and put it inside, the machine will actually scan the drawing, and this drawing can be cut or engraved in wood. It's a Bambu Lab, a very powerful machine, almost industrial level. We use a non-toxic filament PLA for all school purposes, keep the air as safe as possible for the students. This is a keyless keyboard. Use this for the students to create their own remote controls for the video games that they're coding.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ojeda. That was a wonderful presentation on some of the things that are going on here in this, again, this wonderful room. Students have these great opportunities in here to go a little deeper into STEM type projects, giving them an idea of, do I want to do this later on? While they're doing that here, Mr. Angelo, we're incorporating the other standards, right, that wouldn't be addressed in here in the regular classroom. Things like typing, word processing, identifying components of a computer.
That's right. And we're being very intentional about the technology that we use in those classrooms. So it's not just really searching on the web, it's curated sites that the students go to.
That's correct. That's right. We had tried to just block as many sites as we could, but we realized that we just couldn't keep up really with our students' industriousness with regard to finding sites, especially with regard to games and other such things. So what we've done is flipped that. We've now blocked all sites except the ones that we curate, right? So we have about 200 sites that our teachers have said we really need our students to be able to go to these sites. Mr. Ojeda actually reviews those sites before we give permission for students to be able to access them. In the last 15 years or so, our students have become more and more attached to devices, something we don't recommend. We actually don't recommend the use of cell phones for young children, not before 9th grade, nor the use of the playing of games or the use of social media. We know that that has a negative impact on our children.
We even noticed it with the writing process here at school, that students were quick to just get on their iPad and start typing their document and missing the entire writing process. So we've gone back to paper and pencil where they're drafting, they're doing an outline, notes, then drafting, and then a final copy.
And books. We're now having our children use novels, not actually books on their iPad or on their devices. And we want them to annotate, right, write in those books. And we want them to keep those books so they can put them in their home library, right, so they can access them later on too. That's a little bit about our use of technology. Again, we're trying to be very intentional, as you said, Ms. D'Angelo. We know that our students need to learn how to use it, but we also want to avoid some of the dangers that technology might cause for our children. Thank you very much.